Hello children, how are you all? I hope you are happy and healthy. So children, as you all know, we are revising poems which is included in your chapters in your book Honeysuckle. Today we are going to revise chapter number 5 poem is Where Do All the Teachers Go? So this is a very beautiful poem, very cute poem actually, because it's talking about children. Children, as you all. So, in the eyes of students or children, always the teacher image is always a superhuman being. He or she is not a simple human. So, in the eyes of the children, this poem is written because the poet described all the feelings which are coming inside a very tender hearts or very small minds which are very small. They are very innocent and they are thinking about teachers. Teachers are not a normal human being, they are superhuman beings. And the child is curious about the routine of teacher, what he or she is doing after the school hours. So that is the big curiosity of a child always in the mind. Are they doing household work? Are they doing or playing with their kids? Are they wearing pajamas or any informal dresses? So these curiosity always remain in the small and tender mind because the teacher always in their eyes just like a superman or superwoman, and they always thinking that they never do any mistakes. Whatever the teacher telling us, that is right. So these type of the innocent feeling they are having. Yes, teachers has also a very respectful place. It is their noble profession. They are working with children. But still they are humans. But here in this poem, the curiosity of a child is increases, and each and every stanzas you can find his curiosity about each and every day, that what they are doing after the school. So as we have celebrated recently Teachers Day and we have greeted already our lovable teachers, we always respect our teachers, but these questions always coming in your mind, that what the teacher are doing after schools, after their work is over, so after that what they are doing. So this is a very big question that we are going to solve today, because in this poem it is written and the curiosity of the child is given. So let's start the poem. Where do all the teachers go? Now the first stanza. Where do all the teachers go when it's 4 o'clock? Where do they live? In houses? And do they wash their socks? Now here, the child wonders and questions where all the teachers go after the school hours. When the school is over, where all the teachers goes. When it is 4 o'clock, after that, what the teachers are doing. He wants to know if, like any other ordinary being, they also live in houses and wash their clothes. Are they washing their clothes? Are they washing their socks? Are they a normal human being? Means, do they also do all the routine work like other people? So this question is always arises in the little or small kids, in the mind of little and small kids. So, do they wear pajamas? And do they watch TV? And do they pick their noses? The same as you and me. Now here the pajamas is, as you all know, pajamas are very informal dress, and we wear this in our houses because of it. It's very comfortable. So that is why the child is asking or wonders about that. The child wants to know if teachers also wear clothes like pajamas and watch TV like them. Are they interested in the TV? Are they watching TV? Do they also clean their noses the way other people do and waste their time? Are they doing these nonsense things? Now, the third paragraph. Do they live with their other people? Have they moms and dads? And were they ever children? And were they ever bad? So here, the child is wonders about their family life. What are they doing after the school? They are spending their time with their parents or with their kids. Further, the child wonders by asking if they are also surrounded by people, if they also have parents and children like us and live with them. Did they commit any mistake or did anything wrong when they were children? The child is wonders about that. So because the in his eyes, the teacher is always a superhuman being, extraordinary person. So that is why you always curious about that the teachers are doing mistakes or not. Now, did they ever never spell right? Did they ever make mistakes? Were they punished in the corner if they pinched the chocolate flakes? So these are the things the children used to do. Now he wants to know if they also made mistakes. Are they doing mistakes? Because teacher is a perfect person in the eyes of the kids or children. So they won't believe that teacher can do any mistakes. So now he wants to know if they also made mistake or were ever punished for stealing chocolate flakes. Were they ever punished? So these questions are always arises in the small minds or tender minds. Did they ever lose their hymn books? Did they ever leave their greens? Did they scribble on the desktops? Did they wear old dirty jeans? Hymn books means religious books. So here, the tender mind is also bothered to know if the teacher also ever lost their religious book and said no to green vegetables. So, the tender mind always wonders about that if his or her teacher is doing, so he also wants to do, because they are the true follower of teacher. That is why they are curious about that. And the tender mind are also bothered to know if their teacher also ever lost their religious books and said not to the green vegetables because children are not ready to eat green vegetables. So that is why whatever they don't want to eat, they also curious about the teacher whether they are eating or not. So did they also waste time by scribbling on tables and wear torn and old jeans? Are they wearing? So these type of the questions always arises in the mind of small children because the teachers in their eyes, in their mind, a very supernatural person because uh, in their mind they are having an image that the teacher is the perfect, super perfect person. They never did any mistake. So these are the curiosity always remaining in the mind of the small children. So this is about uh, the poem and always having a question, where do all the teachers go after the school? What they are doing after the school? Are they playing with their kids? Are they spending their time with their elders? Or they were they eating green vegetable, or they are uh, telling to their parents that they are not ready to eat green vegetables? So these are the questions always having in the tender mind, always having a you can say that always this type of curiosity is always there because in their eyes the teacher is a superhuman being. So this type of the concept in this poem you can see. Now at the end of the poem you can see, I'll follow when back home today. I'll find out what they do. Then I'll put it in the poem and they can read to you. Now here the child to overcome his curiosity and the child decide to follow or spy his teacher on his way home after school. Now he decided to follow the teacher. Once he is clear about everything, he would also like to compose or write a poem about it and thinks that the teacher would read the poem to his students. Now here also one question is there, that the teacher would read that poem to his student, what they are thinking about the teacher. So this type of feelings each and every student having. So now I am clearing a doubt, your doubt, because we are doing all the things that your mother and father are doing. All the things. Okay? So we're just moving to the question and answers of this poem. And before doing the question and answers of this poem, we are going to do some new words which is given in this poem. So let's start doing new words. Now first new word is scribbling. Scribbling. First is scribbling. Scribbling means draw or write something that is not readable. It means something draw or write which is not readable, which is not in the proper figure, that is called scribbling. The little children are used to do So this is called scribbling. Now the second one is pajamas. Pajamas. This is very comfortable outfit. We are using this. These are the informal dresses, and we are used to wear in our houses. They are called pajamas. Pajamas here is used for clothes. So it is used as in the poem as informal clothes, as we are used to wear in our houses, lowers and uppers we are wearing in our house. So these type of the informal dresses here is mentioned by the poet is pajamas. So complete it, and after this we will start working with the poem. So complete it. The first question is working with poem. Answer these questions. Why does the poet want to know where the teachers go at 4 o'clock? Why? Why he want to know? Because of his curiosity. That is why he want to know what the teacher is doing after this school. Because of his curiosity. So working with poem. Working with poem. Now, question number 1 was that I have already read it. Where does the poet want to, why does the poet want to know where the teachers go at 4 o'clock? So now we are going to write the answers. Why? Why the child want to know? Because of his curiosity. Now we are going to write the answer. Answer number 1, that is, first of all, write down question. The poet wants to know this because he has a curiosity. He has a curiosity to know if his or her teachers are also ordinary human beings, or they are superhumans. So that curiosity in the mind of little children. So complete it. Now we are moving to second question. The second question is, what are the things normal people do that the poet talks about? What does the things normal people do that the poet talk about? So now here you can see there are so many things the normal people are doing, which is given in your book. If you can see, they are washing their socks, watching TV, pick their noses, and taking care of their mums and dads and kids also. They are doing mistakes, and they loses their hymn books. These are the common things or action is always the other people are doing. So that answer we are going to write, but in a short way. So answer number 2, the things normal people the things normal people do that the poet talks about are living in houses, washing socks, wearing pajamas, watching TV, picking their nose, noses, living with their parents, not spelling right, being bad, making mistakes, getting punished, losing books, scribbling on the decks, desktop, wearing old dirty jeans. So write it down. This is answer number 2 of this poem. Complete it. After that, we are moving to next question. Next question is, what does he imagine about? The poet, what does he imagine about? Question, where teachers live? In house? Where they do at home? What they do at home? Wash their socks, wore pajamas, pick their noses, and watch TV. Now, next is the people with whom they live. Lived with other people if they also had mothers and fathers. Now, next question, their activities when they were children in school. They were also bad, made mistakes, never spelled right. These are the things they have done. Now, why does the poet wonder if teachers also do things that other people do? Because he is curious because in his thinking, the teachers are superhuman. They won't do any mistake. That is why he was curious about that. So, first of all, we are going to write question number 3. What does he imagine about? Now, this is question number 1, 3 and the question number 1, and I am going to write answer number 1. Where does he imagine, what does he imagine about? Where teachers live? In houses. Now, second answer, wash their socks. Wash their socks, wore pajamas, picked their nose and watched TV. Picked their nose and watched TV. Now, answer number 3. Now, next answer I have written, wash their socks, wore pajamas, picked their nose and watched TV. Now, here answer number 3, lived with other people and if they also had mothers and fathers. So, this answer you just write down. Now we are going to the solve. Next one. Just complete it. Now the fourth question is, why does the poet wonder if teacher also do things that other people do? So the answer I have written, the poet wondered if teachers also do things that other people do because he had seen them as superhumans. They are strict, did not make any mistakes and punish those who did. So this answer, complete it. Now, fifth question is, why does the poet plan to find out? What will he do once he finds out? So, the answer I have written, the poet plans to follow one of the teachers on the way back home that day to find out what they did. Once he succeeds in doing so, he would compose it into poem, which then those teachers read to their students. So complete it. Now next question is question number 2. What did you think these phrases from the poem mean? That is punished in the corner. So the answer is, answer number 2 is getting punished. Getting punished. Getting punishment. Getting punishment of standing in the corner of the classroom. Now answer number 3, leave their greens. Now it is included in this, leave their greens. It means leaving the playground after the bell strikes and for the next class to begin. Now leave their greens, it means leaving green vegetables. So write it down, answers, and as you all know, we have completed this poem, and tomorrow we will meet again with the another poem which is inside your honeysuckle book, chapter number 6. So we will complete that. So till then, bye bye and take care.